Yeah, yo, I'm the youngest flexer. Fuck all of you. You're broke. I'm better than you, bitch. I'm only 9 years old and I'm still out here flexing, is what Lil Tay used to say back in about 2017 to 2018. If you haven't heard the name Lil Tay before and you just saw whatever the fuck that was that I just did, you're probably a little bit concerned, but don't worry, I'll explain to you who Lil Tay was. She was a 9 to 10-year-old girl who just got super famous on the internet during the 2017 to 2018 era for just flexing. It was perfect timing because this was when rappers really started to become like super influential figures online, especially in terms of flexing as well. I mean, we had Lil Pump fucking saying "Esquede" and he was there with his jewelry and shit, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, Lil Pump. So Lil Tay fit into this era absolutely perfectly. Anyway, over the years there's been a lot of lore behind Lil Tay, a lot of publicity stunts as well, but sometimes the publicity stunts were faked and they were caused by someone else's. All of this shit around her name, and she has kind of been invisible on the internet, apart from her releasing that one song about almost a year ago now. But anyway, the other day, the Lil Tay Twitter account came out with something pretty concerning, and they started off by saying, we have devastating news regarding Tay, which, if you know Lil Tay, you instantly think, okay, this is a load of shit. And that's exactly what the community noter thought as well. I mean, this motherfucker really went for the kill. The community noter said, Lil Tay rent you again. Don't fall for this. Which, to be honest, could be quite fair. I mean, perhaps they're trying to protect people from not falling into some BS. And although you shouldn't assume things, this is quite valid. Anyway, a couple hours later, they then came out again and said, please pray for Tay. We will be updating you as more information becomes available. And once again, this got community noted. Lil Tay is okay. This is a hoax and a publicity stunt. And obviously at this point, people are obviously noticing that the Lil Tay Twitter account is tweeting because it hardly ever tweets. And then they came out with the real bombshell of all tweets. Tay is currently in the ICU in serious condition. Now at this point, everyone was thinking, what the fuck is going on? There's no way this is real. We've seen so many stunts before from Lil Tay. There's just no way. Just people just ignore it. However, the Lil Tay account actually had a lot more to say than that. So it turns out that Lil Tay had actually been diagnosed with a life-threatening heart tumor. This is what the account was claiming, and still at this point, no one really knew, and we still don't 100% know. It could be a massive hoax, but we've got a lot of evidence now. But they actually also put out a clip, so I'm going to play that for you guys.
It has a bubble moving around on it. And that other view made it look like it's part of something that has a bubble moving around on it. The thing that worries us is that bubble moving.
Now that is one fat fucking tumor. I mean, to keep in mind as well, this girl is like 17 years old, I think. So that is devastating news. And to be honest, I believe it. I actually do. I mean, when the tweets were first coming out, I thought, ignore it, boring shit. But after seeing that, I thought, fuck, man, that's actually some serious shit. And a lot of people are actually accusing Lil Tay of faking this, which once again is semi-fair, but people are actually backing up on Twitter, and one individual on Twitter actually dropped some really important evidence. Actually dropped a little picture of a note from Lil Tay, which had previously spoken about this heart tumor. The handwriting isn't amazing, but hey, you can read it. However, this is when they really started building up the story a little bit, and this was the scary tweet for a lot of people. Tay is about to undergo major open heart surgery to remove her heart tumor. This is a critical procedure. We ask for your prayers for a successful operation. Now, a lot of people were actually dropping prayers in the chat. I didn't because, well, I didn't actually see this tweet until later on. And still to this point, a lot of people thought this was fake, but I'm about to show you guys a clip which personally proves it for me. Now look, you could say, oh, but they've just bought a load of old hospital stuff, and no, she's not in hospital. There's no way. It's still gotta be fake. But if you're looking at that and you're saying it's fake, come on. Like what's wrong with you? It's very obvious that this is real. Anyway, the other argument for saying that this is fake is also fair as well, to some extent. So some people actually found out that Lil Tay actually has an upcoming song, and it is coming out a week from now, which is very suspicious. And I can't blame people for feeling suspicious about this because Lil Tay's dropping a song in a week. And then all of a sudden she's in the hospital. Whoa, what a coincidence. Oh, it's not like she wants her name out there for her song or anything. But to be honest, I actually think this is a coincidence. Like, out of all of the times something could have been a coincidence, I genuinely believe it this time. And hey, look, maybe I turn out to be wrong and maybe I'm a complete fool, but this just feels too extreme to be faked. I know in the past we've had a lot of Lil Tay stuff where it's, oh, Lil Tay's dead, or oh, Lil Tay's been in a car accident, or some shit like that, which are both extreme things, but there's so much evidence supporting this that I just can't imagine you'd go to that extent just to promote a song. Anyway, hopefully Lil Tay recovers if this is real, and hopefully that song absolutely slaps that she releases. I definitely won't be listening to it, but hey, you know, maybe some of you will. And yeah, let me know what you think about this, and that's about it. See ya.